I want to hear. Wait, we're live? Yeah, we are. Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing, because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer. Let me fix the lights. This is better. And I'm here to draw everyday gesture to people that is not that hard. I want to take a look at the stream like from another phone. I just want to see like how it sounds. Like I'm not really like I want to see like if you guys can hear the music. Watch us join the chat. That's amazing. Let me move this out of the way then. Premium. Hell no. Where am I? My shorts show up, and I'm on stream today. So I want to check if I can hear the music. My shorts show up, and I'm on stream today. So I want to check if I can hear the music. I think down to 8. My shorts show up. Okay, sweet. Alright, sweet. We can hear the music. Now, what I want to do is I want to take... Okay, so I'm not going to be hopping on Magma today. I figured it's a bit late, and I kind of like... I know if I'm going on Magma, and I'm going to be having too much fun, and I'm gonna stay for like an hour, at least an hour. And honestly, I don't want to do that today. Today I just want to pick a reference, do about 30 minutes, and that's it. So this is what we're doing today. I'm gonna pick a reference. Oh, this one's nice. Or I don't know. This one's nicer, I think. Wait, I saw one. Yeah, maybe? Let's do this one. All right. Let me pick a brush. Now I honestly don't worry much about brushes anymore. Obviously, if it's like a sketch I'm doing or something, I'd rather have like a sketch brush than you know, a painting brush, because that's just more convenient. I mean, I wouldn't draw with this, even though like this might work if I make it a certain size and increase the flow for it. It might work. It's not going to be bad. Matter of fact, I'm gonna use it right now. But it's better to just like, because you know, each brush is dedicated for something. It does make sense. Okay, I wanna understand these forms in 3D, the body forms, and that's what I want to do. That's what I want to keep doing for the next couple of streams. So first of all, I don't know, maybe we can do like a freaking... Wait, what? Bone jar? Bone War. Americified French. Yeah, bonjour. It's bonjour, and it's not jour. You know, it's night for me. So you say bonsoir. You know, even if it's like an evening, you say good evening, bonsoir. There you go. Random French lesson for you. How you doing, Derpy? Everything good? Dude, you got me tripping over the, you know, what you were saying about like the circle in a 3D, you know, three-dimensional space. It's like, what what is bro talking about? Okay, that's the line of action. This is the head. Oh, this brush is very interesting. Bonsoir, indeed. Yeah, bonsoir. This is the head. It can get it a little. Dude, I used a friend's Wacom today, tablet, and that shit was small, but it was also smooth. I was like struggling with it. Bonjour. I tried to explain better in a response. Oh, I didn't see it. You saw it, and you're still confused. No, I haven't seen it yet. Maybe I would understand when I see it. Bonjour. Have yet to witness a real Wacom IRL. One day perhaps. It was a small one. It wasn't like anything interesting. Wait, you have an XP pen yourself, Derpy? Usually most people I meet, almost everyone would have like a Wacom. Okay, this is where the freaking stiffness comes from. No, I hate this. I hate this. I don't want this. Get the hell out of here. Alright. Now let's think shapes. Alright? Let's think 3D. I don't know why I'm using this brush. Like, I'm making it difficult for myself. But that's what I do. I always do that. I always make things difficult for myself. You know, that's I always do that. I'ma give up and take it down. I think it'd be much better if we just like do this maybe. Bonjour. I have a Parblo drawing tablet for my PC, but it stopped working, and I didn't look much into fixing it. But yeah, now I just my. Oh, you use the iPad? Yeah. You mentioned that. I think I don't know, but I would. Is it convenient? I don't think it is that bad to use the tablet. Bonjour. Okay, so we're talking this, and we're talking this, and then we're talking this. All right. We're talking, let's see what we're talking. We're talking this, so we're talking this, and then we're talking this and this. Talking this, we're talking this, these, I think, yeah. Frick, bro. I don't like this. A demon with no feelings wouldn't feel a thing. It's so obvious. I might take it down. I might give up and take it down. I don't like these men. I haven't used the tablet ton, I guess. I use it a little to draw my Discord. Oh, that's interesting. For a picture, and then I used it a little for like Scriblio and for drawing on Roblox. Oh, that's fun. Dude, every time I go on Scriblio with my tablet, people would like, wow, that's amazing, you're great at drawing. Obviously they would know I'm using a tablet. Some of them can be dense, but what is this? No, I don't like this. Catchy music, I know, bro. I've been listening to it consistently these past few days. Like, I'd be on the bus and just like I'd be listening to Hunter Demon Hunters. Okay, how do we tackle this? There'll be a whoop and a whoop. What is this like pose, bro? Like, it's not, the legs are very, these are not, oh wow, what happened? Hello? A drawing tablet can be a little bit of a flex. A flex? What do you mean? I don't think so. Maybe like the ones with the screens, I'd say they are a flex. Especially the expensive one, sheesh, those are a dream. But the regular ones are just, you know, they're good, you know. And it was never about the tablet, really. Like, people draw with shit tablets, and they make amazing stuff. Some people, obviously. A mama, gear up and take it down. Should we focus on just like one part, and then once we got that semi good, we move on to the other? I think that'd be a better idea. I mean, like you said, drawing in Scriblio, I guess. Oh my god, I am so excited. There's something that I'm waiting for, kind of like a result for it. If it works, it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing. Oh my god, guys. Okay. People can assume you're drawing, well, with like that control and precision with just a mouse, but I guess that's just talent. But honestly, I've seen two people right now. I've seen a guy who didn't have a tablet. He didn't even use a mouse, bro. He used the freaking, I don't know what you call it in English, but it's like le pavé, the sliding thing that you use with your finger from the laptop. Use that shit to make illustrations. Well, granted, they're not good illustrations. They're kind of mid. But they're pretty good for a person who's drawing with that stuff, like the thing on the laptop. They're pretty good. And then this week there was this guy. We were working on a logo, and I was like, he was making pretty straight lines with just a mouse. And I was like, you guys, how do you do this? You tracing along? Sweet, sweet. I decided to just like be on Photoshop today because I know if I'm going to be on Magma, I'm going to spend at least like an hour there. And I'm kind of like, it's very late right now, and I want to sleep because I haven't been doing that lately. So yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna focus the laptop touchpad. Yeah, that's exactly it. And he's using that. Sounds tricky. It is, bro. Even harder than using your finger on a phone, I guess. Absolutely. At least with using your finger on the phone, you see what your lines can do. There's like a bit of a disconnect when it comes to the touchpad. I don't know, I guess there's people who are built different. And that is not me, bro. Okay, I'm trying to make like the squishiness of the thigh. We can do other magma other times. Sweet, sweet, thank you. Okay, that's not a bad thigh. Oh my god. Now this goes pretty straight. This is a leg, a foot, the long way. afoot the long way. Okay, is this good? I don't know, I don't like it. Oh my god, Photoshop. Oh man, I want to sleep. Chicken jockey. Okay, get the hell out of here. Control T, come on. You, get here. Next. I want to simplify this. How do we do that? So, a straight leg. But I know it's not, if it's gonna be just like straight, it's not gonna look good. It's kind of nice to just take some time to trace references too, I guess, because I don't have to worry about accuracy, and it's more about just exploring the drawn representation themselves. Yeah, I guess that's something that can be just like kind of comforting. Instead of just like consistently having the pressure to get everything accurate all the time. But imagine the pressure if you trace and you don't get it accurate. Am I doing something wrong for because these lines are pretty consistent, like across bodies, so I start with these. Also, there's a bit of a bump here and then a bump here. Maybe, can I make it like this? I don't know how to feel about this one, boys. I reckon. Look, this is this is a torso stream. Is this a torso? Like a lower body stream? I'm gonna keep going with the lower body until I get something that I'm kind of comfortable with. If you trace and it's not accurate, maybe it's just like an unappealing or suboptimal representation. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And I think it's kind of no, not always. But sometimes it is. I understand. I definitely understand that. I feel like it would only be inaccurate if you do it on purpose. Bro, you underestimate the power of, you know, the mistakes of people, including me. This feels like this feels like I'm drawing with lipstick, especially with the red. It like it is that texture. So oh my god, ambiguous. I was like, bro, is this Among Us? Oh, I'm so fried. So ambiguous cross contours. Again, I see her arm above her elbow on the right. On the right? Oh, yeah, you're right. Artists be like, yes, I can see a line. Amazing. Okay, can we make a box? Maybe a box would help. Actually, a box would be difficult for me too. But you know, let's try it. Let's try it. Who cares? So the box. Okay, I can do something. Look, I can like do boxes on top of her. So yeah. So I can do. Looks like you kind of made a point before too that like shading the face can be like makeup. Bro, the consistency is crazy. Maybe I should like become a makeup artist or something. Is it something like this? Maybe. Oh, no. Hold on a second. It's much more tilted. Yeah, tilted this way. I think it's even. Honestly, I'm very lazy to go just and rotate it. It would have been easier. Okay, I think this is the first box. And the second box would be like this. Not gonna lie, I'm not simplifying the forms a lot. Not too worried about figuring out the big picture things right now, I guess. Just kind of interested in seeing how accurate I can trace the form. Yeah, I think we both have like different goals with these references right here. I want to be able to just like look at a reference and be like, okay, I don't want to see a reference. I just want to see 3D shapes, be it boxes or whatever. Right? I feel like that's gonna help me a lot because once I see 3D shapes, then I can apply the light and shadow on the 3D shape, and I can apply the rendering on the 3D shape, and I can apply the texture on the 3D shape. So I think everything stems from the 3D shape that you see. And I don't know, I might be completely wrong. This is obviously, it's not going, you know, over to her whole shoulder. Oh my god. Alright, let's hear it. Let's hear it from this fucking guy. Man. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. Maybe I kind of have it in the like the accuracy, where I start out more detailed than more interested in simplifying them. Dare I ask what the call was about? I called a friend. Well, oh man. My friend's grandparents passed away, and we were supposed to meet tomorrow, and it was like he was excusing himself because his granddad passed away. Man. Yeah, man. Like they already traveled to where he is, so we're not gonna be meeting tomorrow. Ah, this damn. Okay. The stream turned heavy very fast. Feels like tracing the forms is kind of is like kind of 3D modeling, and it's 2D or something. 3D modeling in 3D. That's interesting. I think I don't know. I think you're doing something I'm not doing, because when because yesterday, for example, when I traced, it was yesterday, right? Yeah. When I traced, I wasn't feeling anything. I felt like I was not learning anything. So it maybe like it's a mindset thing, or maybe I'm just like not seeing something that you are seeing. It just felt like I was like repeating over, the shapes. This is, okay, I guess this is where cross contours come handy. I guess that's kind of not bad. I don't know, it still feels stiff to me. Still doesn't feel right. Something is not right. You know. Okay, I'm gonna do one last drawing, and I'm gonna freestyle with this one. Like I'm not gonna really care about rules or boxes or anything. I'm just gonna freestyle it. I think because I'm focusing on the details more, it kind of gives me like more to think about, perhaps. Maybe. Looks like you were doing kind of bigger, simpler shapes, and I wouldn't say you can't learn. Yeah. You can't learn from that. Okay. But maybe you would need more references to get to practice those big shapes. Yeah, absolutely. I think the more I do these, the more I'll see some improvement. I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to trust that's what's going to happen. If that doesn't happen, well, I'm gonna keep practicing. Alright, let's see here. So, how do I make this as aesthetic as possible? An action line, like my brain goes to an action line, but an action line is very loose to me. Like I almost lose control with the action line. You know, but the action line is fun. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, I love breaking their backs. So I'm gonna make this very big arc. Two things I love: breaking their bags and giving them dumpies. Yeah, this works. Honestly, hold on. Whoa! This kind of like worked. Holy crap. Okay, come on now. That looks good. Okay, I need to account for a rib cage. I haven't drawn a rib cage in a long time. So maybe it would be something like this. Okay, I'm going a cappella with this one, and I'm gonna draw Booba from, you know, from memory. So I guess it would be something like this. All right. Oh my God, this is huge. And then something like this. Right? I think that works. Because one is like facing towards, and then one is like the other in the other direction. Okay. But it's gonna be obscured by the hand anyways. I feel like with tracing the forms, what I'm kind of trying to do is like articulate my intuition and what I understand about the form. So that maybe you're at a point where that is helpful, where you know you kind of get already the form, but that just like increases your understanding of it in a sense. Okay, I'm starting to realize this is big booba, and we definitely don't need big booba for this one. This is more of a like a smaller booba. And also it's not, like I feel like the direction is very wrong. So let's take out the booba altogether, figure out the positions of the hand first, and then maybe do booba. And I don't even know how to do booba. Or maybe they would be squished. Fuck, I don't know. It's fine. This is no problem. We don't need booba. I like the legs. The legs are not bad. I'ma give up and take it down. And what I'm doing is like trying to show that understanding with lines. Yeah, that does kind of make sense. That makes sense to me at least. I think for the cheeks, it's much better to just like do a line like this and then another line just to emphasize that there's like a layer of separation between this part and this part. I think that's much more appealing. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. This was interesting. I also think that if I had to spend more time with this, I would have gotten somewhere. I already started getting somewhere with the looser lines on the legs. But yeah, this is very fun. Maybe we can go longer tomorrow, since tomorrow is you know, the night of a weekend. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Derpy, I appreciate you, my man. I'll see you tomorrow. Probably gonna hop on Magma tomorrow. See if we're going to do just like some messing around, or we're going to actually study. I would prefer if we studied, but we'll see. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you.